We are live streaming for the first time today.
And if you're watching us live, make sure you comment below, tell us what you think of the programme. So what have we got coming up today, Ben?
Well, we've got news, of course, tweets of the week, and are we making donuts?
Let's get on with the show.
Welcome to the race room. This week we've got some super special fun.
Well, that sounds very interesting, and it sounds like it might be to do with the fast fact, Ben.
Yes, it is. Okay, so the fast fact this week is that Red Bull have been very fast. very fast, and lots of donuts in India, in Dubai, and of course in Abu Dhabi. So we are going to make some Red Bull donuts. We'll put this in first.
Marco Pierre White, hurry up there in the kitchen.
A bit more of this.
Oh,
and,
please don't get shell in it.
Sorry. Some of this.
Oh, I hate the crunch.
So, now we have to mix it up. This is not going to be very nice at all, but
Ben, that looks absolutely foul from over
my
here.
hands are going to be very mucky for the rest of the show. Of course, I'm not in the rest of the show. More of this.
Are you measuring stuff over there?
Yes, sir. I'm measuring. And the ingredient, the special ingredient, Red Bull. I don't know why there's an Italian making Red Bull. To be honest, it should be Austrian, but
Ben, you've gone completely nuts.
I have a very strange accent. Too many years in England. Okay, so one of those.
How many are you making? Make enough.
One of those. How many do you want?
6, 8, something like that.
Okay.
So we can share at least.
Okay.
Are these Vettel donuts, Weber donuts, or Coulthard donuts?
Yes. Coulthard donuts.
Whose nuts are they?
They're special donuts. So Coulthard donuts. And if you have seen the video, if you've not seen the video of David Coulthard on Dubai, we have it on our channel. You should check it out.
On the helipad. Just check that out. Are you nearly done? We've got to get on with the race room.
Let's put them in the oven, and by 10 minutes we should have some special donuts. Okay, bye-bye.
Right, now we've got the baking out of the way and Ben's cleaned up his hands. It's time for the news, and we start with some breaking news in WRC. Thierry Neuville will be moving to Hyundai for 2014. He has signed a 3-year deal with the Korean manufacturer. It's the first time he's driven for a manufacturer's team. So, do you think he has chosen the right team? Should he have gone to Citroën, or should he have even waited at M Sport? Or could he have eventually ended up at Volkswagen? Who knows? Let us know what you think by commenting below.
There was lots of racing in Formula 1 this weekend, and if you've not seen the channel, make sure you check out Rosanna's comprehensive report of the race. It was, of course, a Red Bull 1-2. There was also some massive support races going on, GP2, GP3, and the Porsche Super Cup. That was being led by Sean Edwards going into the event. Sadly, Sean losing his life a couple of weeks ago. So Nicky Tim won both races and took the championship, but he will donate his trophy to the Sean Edwards family at his funeral on the 11th of November. A lovely gesture.
A lovely gesture, and your hands are looking disgusting, Ben.
My hands.
Yes, Ben mentioned GP2, and Fabio Lima wrapped up the championship in Abu Dhabi at the weekend. It was made slightly easier for him by Sam Bird. He stalled on the start. He blamed an overheating clutch, and it meant that Fabio Lima took the championship. Lima says he wants to get into F1. He's expressed that he's keen to be in the paddock, but I'm not sure he's that worthy or deserving of a seat. Ben is shaking his head next to me as well. Let us know what you think. Who should get another F1 seat?
I'd like an F1 seat, please, as well, if that's okay. Someone who has actually got a GP3 Formula 1 seat is GP3 champion Danny Kvyat. He'll be racing for Toro Rosso next year, and he took the victory in Abu Dhabi. Race 1 to seal the deal. Race 2, though, in GP3, a super impressive result from Dean Stoneman, who was diagnosed with cancer a couple of years ago. He's made a full recovery, so much so that he is as fast as he was before his forced retirement.
Yes, very good to see him back. And we've got some breaking news in Race of Champions. That's going to be happening in December. The first female driver, Susie Wolff, will be taking part. She's going to be representing Team GB with David Coulthard, an obvious pairing. But what do you think? Should she have been the person that was chosen? It was a pretty obvious choice. More shaking of the head going on next to me here. But it's good to see some female drivers at the Race of Champions. Let us know if you're going to be going by commenting below, of course.
Yeah, who should be replacing her? Who should have been in that team? seen Jenson Button perhaps.
Lots of British drivers.
Or, I don't know, Lewis Hamilton, or even world champion in World Touring Cars from last year, Rob Huff, who has been announced as a Lada Works driver for the next 2 years in his lovely red uniform, alongside Jimmy Thompson, another World Touring Car driver. The weekend, though, just gone by, in China, saw a win for Tom Chilton. He was handed a victory by his teammate Ivan Muller, and in race 2, Thiago Montero took his first victory in about 3 years.
I think that red definitely suits Huffy. He looks great in that, almost blending into the wall. A very busy news week for us. And now let's move on to my favourite part of the show, Tweets of the Week. What have we got? Oh my goodness me, look at this.
This is dramatic, isn't it?
This is Fernando Alonso wrapped up. Looks like he's just done the London Marathon or something. It's what I'd look like if I'd just done the marathon.
Nails to a board.
Now this was the 28G that was responsible for putting him into this little stretcher.
Oh, I thought that was his seat number.
No, you absolute moron. No, this was the moment he came out of the pits and didn't see Jean-Eric Vergne and had to take evasive action going off the track. He actually gained a position, but in doing so, his car put him through 28G force. So yes, he had to be rushed to hospital to check everything was right. He said though his teeth are still intact, so that's lucky. No soup for Alonso anytime soon.
Good.
Next tweet. This is a little bit cryptic, but this is Smedley saying, "Ah, sweet, I like that." And that was
that your Mancunian accent?
That was my Rob Smedley accent.
Wow.
Yeah. Felipe Massa driving out of his skin at the moment. It's unbelievable. And actually, I don't know if you heard, but Martin Brundle said on the commentary that they should have fired Massa at the beginning of the season or every season of his career because he's driven so well since he's been told he's got the heave-ho from Ferrari.
Rob's supposed to be going to Williams next year, and maybe Felipe will fire him.
I can't keep up with this game of chess of where everybody's going next year. Oh, next tweet. This has been annoying me all weekend. The advert for how to build an RB7. I'm sorry, it's the RB9 this year. Why would you want to be building a car that's 3 years out of date? It is horrendous.
Do you reckon it'll still be as fast as some of the guys at the back, like Caterham?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Seeing as the RB9 is 32 seconds ahead
So
of
they'll be watching it and noting it down, going, "Oh, yeah."
Please, can you just don't buy me that for Christmas? I do not want an RB7 design car build kit. No, okay. Absolutely not.
Noted.
Next tweet. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, Seb. I love this. Look at him crying. I don't know who that is. Maybe it's Heikki, his trainer. Yeah, Kimi left without me. Kimi obviously making an early departure this weekend.
A late arrival and an early departure.
Yeah, they didn't really get his money's worth. Oh, no, there is no money. Oh dear, never mind. Last tweet, let's see, what have we got?
Oh gosh. Huffy.
It's almost Lewis Hamilton.
Almost Lewis Hamilton. Just bold. He lives quite close to where Lewis was brought up.
Where is that dog?
I think it might be between his legs.
Yeah. Hashtag
nice.
choo-choo, that's disgusting.
What does choo-choo think of your red new outfit, Rob?
What do you think of Rob Huff tweeting pictures of animals? And that's your tweets.
All right, where are we next week?
Get your map out. Oh, you've still got doughy fingers.
Dewy fingers.
Right, where are we heading?
MotoGP, Valencia.
It is the last race of the season, and it's going down to the wire in MotoGP. Everything else is wrapped up, but not in MotoGP, Valencia.
Could you imagine two Spanish riders?
Three.
Three?
Well, two battling it out, but Pedrosa as well.
In Valencia, that's going to be mental that weekend. Absolutely mental.
It is going to be amazing. Keep an eye on the channel. We'll have some more MotoGP content going up. And
we have WEC in China, in Shanghai, where the World Touring Cars was last week. Toyota versus Audi once again. 6 hours. Let's hope they actually race this time rather than Fuji, where they didn't even get a race.
No, it's looking pretty empty. I'm getting quite sad that the season's kind of tapering off.
It is.
Well, I think we have just got to the end of our live stream, Ben.
And do you know what? I can smell cooking.
Something to celebrate. Get those donuts. While Ben gets us the donuts, keep an eye on the channel. We've got so much more from the world of motorsport. Subscribe to the channel. Comment below. Tell us what you thought of our live stream. Did you like what we were talking about? Do you like what we put on the channel in general?
Okay.
Oh, yes. And of course,
donuts.
like the videos. And hopefully, by the time we do another race from Ben, all of us this rather weird accent.
The oven made of sugar.
Buon appetito.
Yeah.
Red Bull donuts. Bye. Another boring Vettel win on the cards. I hope next year's cars make it more enjoyable to watch. I watch the starts, see Vettel in front, then switch off. Great F1 has died. I have to admit, it was a slightly boring race.